and British/English community will be happy to know that the kid is insisting on tea.
There's no tea bag in it. It's just hot chocolate.
Here you go. Here's your tea.
What?
Yeah, it's got tea on it. Okay? Yep.
I cut the tab off.
Because he sees me get my tea, and then he insists on his own tea. And sometimes he'll just take the hot chocolate, but sometimes he needs real tea.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, go get your water, too. What do you want to watch? Blueberries? Oh, you want a bluey cup?
Yeah.
For water?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find what you want on TV, then I'll go get it. What do you want to watch? Disney? You want Disney? This is the row we picked from. Do you want Disney, Tubi, or Hulu? Tubi? As long as you pick something that's okay. You can pick.
Fine.
That's fine? Okay.
Good.
It's good tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Green bubbles, yeah.
Papa.
Okay, what do you want on? You want Cat in the Hat?
No.
The Panda movie? What do you want to watch?
Up.
What do you want to watch? You want to watch that?
No.
You want to watch a movie about an elephant? You want to watch a movie about a bee? You want to watch Shrek? I don't give a shit. You want to watch Super Wing? Well, what? That's all that's on this one.
What?
Shrek? You want to watch the first Shrek? Is that it? Here, hang on. Let me find the right one. Kid was obsessed with Shrek for like a year.
Oh.
This one? This one? The first one? Okay, I gotta sign in probably. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this going.
What they say is
Yeah.
true. You have to see the world for
Well,
yourself to
not
appreciate
pro.
how beautiful it is.
Log in. Sorry, guys. You've got Shrek, but you gotta sign in to watch it. I'd known it would take this long to get going. Sign in another way. I'm logging you in. Give me a second. Okay? It's hot? Good. Tea's hot.
Yeah. Please. Please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put her login while you're logged.
One.
Oh. Magnets? Yeah, your magnet.
Mama. Mama. Mama.
Okay, there you go. There's Shrek. Okay. Do you still need a bluey cup with water?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this one will be really quick. I just have to run upstairs, Give me a second.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Alright, I am sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I'll probably do one more segment, and then I'll probably see if Mux wants to get up and head to the store. Hey, Prime, how you doing? Oh, I guess I can take my tea out. My tea bag out. Hopefully you guys can't hear the... It's tracked, so there's a lot of light. Tea with hot chocolate because the kid wanted his own tea, and that is hot chocolate. You're almost awake? Yeah. I'm having tea because... So... The kid has been feeling like really like seeming like he's getting tired way too early lately. So we tried to let him nap yesterday, and he slept for 2 hours. And we figured like Max has been sick, so we figured he might be fighting something off as well, and or going through a growth spurt because he's been eating a ton at lunch. Yeah, that was a mistake. He was up until like almost 11 o'clock. But then he was still up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, yes, comment. Now I'm tired. Oh, he's almost 3. He's almost 3, Prime. So he is starting to drop his naps. So most days he actually doesn't
What they
nap
say is true.
anymore.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate
And in the
how
past,
beautiful
when he
it
does,
is.
we usually try to wake him up after like half an hour, 45 minutes tops. Just because it's a toss-up as to whether he's more difficult with or without the nap at this point. So 3, little man, nice. Yeah, no, he's getting huge too. Yes, Comet. I got a new chair. Comet doesn't know how to get up on back, so he gets frustrated. Got a new keyboard. Come here. Go up top then. Where are you going? I don't know where you want to go. I'm trying to stream a little bit more. Starting with these morning streams. I'm gonna try and get back into daytime stuff. Mux is taking some time off work because of his mental health. So this is kind of... We have a little bit... I was hoping to be able to use it to get stuff going forward for us, but at least we've got money for some stuff that we need. But streaming to try and bring in a little bit more. while he works his stuff out.
He's awake.
I'm hoping to get
Fremine,
daytime stuff
how do
going.
you feel?
I'm also, if anybody's interested in Pathfinder, hoping to start up an Abomination
Lenny,
Vaults campaign in the next month or
Lynette.
two. Once
We're
I
all
get
here.
my foundry all set up. Because I
Uh,
finally got the
Where
campaign I wanted.
am I?
The infirmary.
So
At
I
the
will be
Fortress of
GMing.
Meripede, Mr. Fremine.
And hosting
And
the
you are no
foundry
longer
server.
in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
This is like
Oh,
tea mixed with a little bit of hot
Traveler.
chocolate because
Paimon.
yeah.
It's
That's
been so
pretty good.
long. The sea. There's something
I'm not
wrong with the
expecting like tea
seawater.
aficionados to like it, but my go-to tea actually used to
Shh,
be
it's okay.
have cocoa beans
We
in
can
it.
talk
so I
about it
kinda
after you've recovered. No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
I mean, we're not from here, so it shouldn't affect us much, if at all, right?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, so this is a gacha. So yeah, you can buy stuff with real money, or you can just farm, like, currency in-game. I've never spent a dime on it. And I have, like, a ton of characters and all that kind of stuff. Even with me slacking
Seems like
off.
this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
The story is really good. And the gameplay is fun.
Where could Master Child be?
My mornings, I want to try and get back into 5 games that I've been wanting to start playing regularly. So I recently got access to Soulframe, so that's going to be one of them. No Man's Sky, Enshrouded, Genshin, and Star Rail. So Star Rail I'll kick in once we get at least mostly caught up on Genshin, because I'm way far behind. No, it's characters that you can play. But it's like loot box. It's like it's RNG style. So the way it works, I'll show you. No, I can't do it right now because I'm in here. They're called wishes. And you
It's easy to fix a machine.
use
when you know
these
how
special
it's built and
tokens
how it
to
works.
like redeem them.
But people,
They're
they're much
use
more difficult.
special tokens to redeem them. They do give you free characters like periodically and stuff. If there's like a new mechanic that is like essential that works around like a new character style, they'll give you a free character. Primo gems are what you use to buy like the stuff to get wishes. And you earn them just by playing the game. So I can even kind of show you. I've never spent a dime on this, and this is all the characters that I have. I know there's some that have even more. Like, I have slacked off and have not been playing as much as other people. Like, see, we're still going with the characters that we have access to. And some of these were free. If you're playing on a regular basis, it's not some... Oh, no, I would say not even at all. You can get... I'm pretty sure you can get... Like, aside from maybe actual cosmetics, you can get everything in just by playing the game. I don't know if... like, Tachil's my resident gacha expert. I don't know if he's around right now. He's the one that I think that kind of got me into it. And like leveling up your character and stuff, it's like, yes, you can skip the farming by buying some stuff, but it's all just like farming bosses and dungeons and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, there isn't really like, I think there's like a couple things that are like ranked or like, that kind of thing, but it's not really a competitive game. So did I get the free? I got most of them. I don't know if I got the last one, but I don't usually do the ships anyway, so I'm trying to look at what this character does. Okay, this attacks. Okay. Okay. I mean, really, I just usually wing it, so. Okay. Well, let's try it.
Getting you.
I have a couple things left to do next with the newest expedition. I'm probably gonna finish them this weekend. I did like all the trucker parts. I just didn't finish the I didn't finish all of the like the killing parts and stuff and the exploration part. So I'll probably muck around and do that this weekend. Monday, I'm probably gonna check out the Soul Frame because I know there was an update there. And then we'll see what I do.
This mechanism looks
Tuesday.
like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
You're almost done too on Xbox. Patches helped a lot. No more crashes. I'm playing it on PC, but I ended up grabbing it for the Switch as well when it was on sale at some point. But I haven't linked the accounts, so honestly, I'm not even sure if I will. I might just have a separate game running on my Switch. I know I won't get the extra stuff though, so I might still link the accounts. But we'll see. I can't. My Steam Guard isn't working on my phone, so I can't link them. I have to figure out why that's broken. Waves from like, hey, Tachio. Yeah, Prime was just asking about like, Genshin's microtransaction, thing, and I was mentioning that it's really not that bad.
It's getting stuck on something.
Sometimes in No Man's
Seems like
Sky.
I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Genshin is fine as free to play if you play it often and expect to get about half the characters, right? Yeah. Well, and like, I mean, I've always played free, right? And I've gotten almost every character I want. You only struggle with a collector, gotta have them all mindset, yeah. Can't do this one. Okay.
Hip.
Oh, turn it first, and I... Ah! Which, chill, that's kind of how I am, but... That's partly why I want to get to playing again more, though, because... Oh, I missed it. Because... Even if I don't get everything... I need to do Star Realm more, too. I wish they could get them optimized so that I could play them on the Switch. That would be nice, but I know that they've actually made it so that you can't even play it on... I don't think you can play this on the PS4 anymore. Not that I ever played it raw on the PS4 anyways. I always put it on, I always just remote played it from the PS5. How you doing, Tachil? I don't know if you saw Tachil, but... Hey, Ducky! Can Mommy show her friend your tea? I just think this is funny because we got so many Europeans here. The kid is insisting on tea now.
It's hot chocolate with the teabag tag put in.
There you go. Here's your tea. You're fine. Too many concurrent games to keep up with. Yeah. Did you hear about my weekly plan to chill? For my mornings? Vaguely overheard. I'm gonna be doing so these morning streams I've been doing, I'm still hoping to get back to the main story games for the daytime. I'm hoping, worst case, in March, it should be doable because I'm not gonna have physiotherapy anymore. So it should calm down a tiny bit. But, so there's gonna be Fullframe, No Man's Sky, Enshrouded, Genshin, and Star Rail. So I'm gonna do a different one every day. So then I'll have 2 days that I can either take off in the morning or play whatever I feel like. That's my plan. The No Man's Sky expedition, it's different. Yeah, did you see me? I was working on it the other day. I like it, but I feel like the physics, like there needs to be, yeah. I have to kill stuff still. I have to kill and throw sentinels, and then I have to... I wish... Don't install speed mods. I overloaded my bed with explosives. Huh. You can just imagine how that went. I overloaded my bed with explosives. And so the container collision doesn't seem to really take too much of weight into account. And so two containers hit each other, and then they all just like started bouncing off each other, and it cascaded, and then like half of my containers literally exploded. It was fun. I would like to see a mod that adds like a magnet to your truck bed that reduces movement of stuff inside or something like that. I don't know how feasible that would be, but that would actually be pretty cool, even if it was expensive. But yeah, so that's my morning plans. And then you feel it would take away from the intended gameplay? Well, I wouldn't want to see him stop them from moving entirely. Just reduce it, and only the stuff that's actually touching the truck bed. So if you overload and you put even more
I
on
want to
top.
spend some time at the bottom of the sea.
But again, I'm not
in
like
peace
super set on
and total silence.
one of those, like, I would want it to be like super ultra end game, requiring like reputation or whatever, but or a rare drop or something like that. Anyways, I'm also hoping to
This is
start
where the
up
water starts.
GMing again finally,
Okay.
because I finally got the
Master
Pathfinder
Child
campaign I
probably
wanted.
dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
I finally got the campaign that I wanted. So I'm trying to figure out... I want to start trying to get it set up in Foundry. So maybe I'll even try streaming some of that. But I want to try and start getting that set up in Foundry. And then I need to figure out who would be interested in playing and what time, so I can try to...
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
So, if anybody's interested in trying out Pathfinder,
Huh?
specifically the Abomination Vault
Traces are
campaign,
gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
I want to try and make it drop-in, drop-out friendly, and
Wait.
the intent is to go through the entire campaign, even if our final party is completely different from the starting party. Like, final party and players.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder
So.
and harder to breathe. What's going on?
If anybody's interested.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Well,
I can't.
You want milk in
Die
your
here.
Stitch cup.
please. Mama.
Bluey's for water, Stitches for milk.
This,
Okay, give me a minute, and I'll go
this
get you
is
some.
bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
But yeah, I'm super excited to actually try and stream Abomination.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Okay, good. The mic's not picking up PB unless I'm talking, so.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet.
You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Cloran will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
All right.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Well, and also last time, Lenny, you got involved.
Lenny.
I mean, nobody really
The
seemed to
logical part of my
be in
brain is
trouble,
aware that
but-
we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
All right, let me go get the kids some water. I'll be right back. Or some milk.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt.
All right, I'm back. You know, I wouldn't want it to, like, completely eliminate it. Well, what are you trying to do? Here, hang on. Okay, try again. Well, try it again. It should work now, okay? All right.
Make my escape.
Let's go. I'll probably go for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to probably... go try and get Mux up so we can head out. No, what?
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I
Both of
inquire
them.
as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran.
Hang
How
on.
are you feeling?
Mostly fine.
Yep, hang
I
on.
think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
I closed it! Hey, your cards are still in there. Alright.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten? Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why did you
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you!
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right! Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremonet was part of that crisis?
Kid is dropping
You
his
can
cards
think
into
of
a
it like
box
that,
behind me.
yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
The Forbidden Zone really exists?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremonet.
But he's down there somewhere.
Uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant? Follow me.
Okay. Oh, a secret door.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Okay.
Stand on the central plate.
My suspicion is it has something to do with the justice
mechanism
thingy
or...
here,
Whoa!
but I couldn't be wrong.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before
mean, that's kinda
deciding
what I
whether
was
or not
thinking.
to tell them.
Some like nice music.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Dun, dun.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
What's in the middle of the
Go
room?
on, have a look.
The room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Sure.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential
Well-
connection with the primordial sea.
Well,
I
then pull
began
it
to
up
make
and
a
you can
few
get your project.
preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured
in the
it out.
door.
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through...
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the Primordial Sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress
Make myself
became
like
the
a head
sinner's
cushion.
only home. And
To,
with
like,
that, the people
indicate where
here
I want
stopped
my
referring
head
to the
for my
fortress as a
posture,
prison.
which
They saw
a
themselves as
physiotherapist has
repenting
been trying to help
sinners
with
who would
because of my back
regain their
issues.
freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that
Might
the
also help
fortress
calm it
was
with
a
getting up
lonely
off my
place.
chair, too.
Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says.
Mhm.
If this, to be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this
You believe
prophecy
in
from
them?
proving all too accurate.
You
Prophecies are
No, you don't
troublesome
believe in
things.
prophecies?
Just hearing one will create
You
the
do?
first wave of panic.
No.
Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
Yeah, you can close
I'm
it. Close it as
skeptical
best
as well.
you can. It's not going to
Are
close
you sure
entirely.
they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
Well,
All
put
right,
something in front of it, and
if
then it'll
Your Grace
close. Try putting your
insists.
slipper in front of it.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's
Don't put
possible
the
for
slipper
you not
inside.
to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research
Here,
were archeum
I'll
and
show you.
gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well.
Hey,
I
get
hired
your
him
slipper.
to be my technical consultant.
Ducky, can you get your slipper? I'm going to show you what I mean, okay? See, it's going to help it hold close. Okay? Yeah. See, it's going to help it stay close.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
They're really
See,
necessary.
everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
No. What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
Okay,
Well,
why is
then
there a
maybe
big
you
boat
haven't heard
underwater?
the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too? Yeah.
Yeah, you gave it the
Where
box of
there's
hat.
water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be
To
found
close
at
it.
the
Yeah,
end of a
good
voyage.
job.
Do you believe that too? Well,
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
Play however you want back there.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back. I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Means that my actions will not decide the next steps Vinny's group takes. If I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we can't afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
All right. Return to the infirmary. We'll do this, and then I'll probably stop and go see if...
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old
Yeah,
self.
I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Whoa, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
You share the info. Now's not the time for this.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
Well,
If you ever need anything
where
else going
Child
forward,
is.
please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop there for now. I gotta go check the kid's diaper and see if Mux wants to get up and start heading out to the store. All of that kind of fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out. Probably not live again today because I have some laundry to put away and then I'm making a pot pie for dinner, which takes some time. But I will see about some extra streams this weekend. Thanks for hanging out and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye everybody!